Hi, in this video what we're going to do is show you how to start a project and the reasons why we need to start the project in this manner. So the very first thing we want to do to start a project is we're going to come here to New, and you're going to find a template that you have that's good to start with. Now if you have not developed your template yet, you can always start with the Imperial Multidiscipline or a Systems template. Okay. Once you pick that template, you're going to click on OK. Now, once we get into Revit, the first thing we need to do is we need to go to an elevation view. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come down here in my project browser, and I'm going to click on the north elevation view. Now, as you can see, we have two levels already in my template, but we want to bring in the architectural model and take those levels as our levels. So to do this, we're going to come up here to Manage, and we're going to manage the links for Revit. So I want to come in here and add my architectural link. So I'm going to come back here, go to the proper folder, and open up my Office Center Architect. Now, if that model has not been upgraded to the year of Revit that you're in, I suggest you update it to the right version before you link it to the model. Okay, otherwise, every time you come into this model, it's going to go through the, oh, I need to upgrade this model. Okay, now, once that I have that linked model in my project, now what I can do is I can come down here up here to collaborate. I'm going to come over here to copy and monitor, and I'm going to select the link that I just brought in. And the way I do that is I just hover over the architectural file. Once that blue box forms to show you the link, click inside of it. And as soon as you do that, notice that your tools will set up for copy and monitor. Now, I do this in a cadence so I don't forget it. And it's very simple. I click Monitor, Copy, Multiple, and I right fence the entire project. Now, notice when I right fenced it, it didn't grab those two levels that were already in my project. This is only working on the linked project that we have in our project. Once I have right fenced it and selected everything, I am going to click on the small filter that's going to show up on your options bar. And I'm only going to select levels and grids. Levels and grids are your datum elements, and it's one of the major things that Revit uses to understand the elevation as well as the width and depth of the floor. So once I have that, I will click Apply. I will click OK. Now, if you notice your view hasn't changed, all you have to do is take, if you have a roller wheel on your mouse, just push it forward just a little bit, and it will update the view. And notice that all I have selected are the levels and the grids. I click on the small finish, not the large finish, but the small finish. Now what it's doing is it's bringing in those levels and grids and copying them into my project. It's also going to take my level 2 that was in the original floor plan of my template, and it pushed it up to level 2 in the linked model. So as you can see, everything has been monitored and copied, and now I have those levels in my project as well. Now the process isn't done yet until I switch to a perpendicular view. So I'm going to go to my east view very quickly. I'm going to click on Monitor, Copy, Multiple one more time, and I'm going to right fence it one more time. I'm going to small filter it and only pick levels and grids. Say Apply, say OK, You want to push that wheel just a little bit to make sure you got everything selected and hit the small finish. Now notice it's only putting it on the columns because the levels are already monitored. Now that that's there, I can hit the big finish and finish the command. Now, if you don't know what just came over, let me show it to you very quickly. If I turn my Revit model off, notice what I have in my project. Levels and grids. And they're in both the east-north direction. Now that I have my levels and grids, I can go to my view, come here to plan view, and I can select a floor plan or reflective ceiling plan, since now it knows what level 2, level 1 are doing. But notice that I don't have a level 1, level 2 in this list. Remember, you always have the do not duplicate existing views checked. Uncheck it, and you can even make a duplicate of that level 1, level 2 for your project plan for other views that you need. So again, I hope you understand how to start up a project, but you start with the proper template, you bring in that linked file, and you copy and monitor it. We need to get the levels and the grids in our project from the architectural project because that is the key for coordination. Hope this little video helped. We'll catch you next time.